Hello, welcome to the channel. My name is Wanda. Hi. In this video, I'll be creating a spring sign. I'll be using some of these vinyls. This is from the collection Colorful Pearl Adhesive Vinyl. This collection consists of 8 beautiful colors. I'll be using 7 of these beautiful colors. I'll be using a white sign to make it pop. I'll be using this beautiful lilac, this yellow, this blue color, this pink, orange, Tiffany, and this beautiful black. I'll be starting on Design Space. I have my image selected, so I'll be adding it. Select View, and here's our image. Don't forget to measure your blank before sending to cut your vinyl. You can put the size up here, or you can do it manually. Just grab a corner of your image and you can make it smaller or bigger. I'll be resizing it down to at least 5.5 or 6 inches. Once you're done resizing it, go up to the corner and select on Make. You can save it as a project. In my case, I won't. Choose to work on a mat 12 by 12 and select Confirm. And as you can see, I'll be needing 7 different colors of vinyl. And lastly, select Continue. Alright, I already have my vinyl cut and ready to put on a mat. Here's my mat. I already have my vinyl set in the order that it needs to be cut. In case you forgot, you can always look on Design Space and see which is the order you need to place your vinyl. Something I love about this vinyl is it's very easy to cut, weed, and transfer. Now to set base material, I'll be selecting permanent vinyl, and I'll select remember material setting. This way I don't need to set base material every time I put a vinyl in. This will make it much easier. I'm only doing this because I'm using the same kind of material. Alright, our vinyl is cut. Now, to take it off the mat, place your mat like this, pull it upwards, and hold the vinyl down. This will keep it from rolling up on you. Now for the weeding part, I'll be using this Tech Wrap pin pen. Now, if you've never used a weeding pin pen, it's very easy. Start by poking on a corner on your vinyl and then pulling up. Pick out unwanted pieces from your design. This vinyl is a little bit thin and very easy to weed. Let's go for another color. I'll do this yellow. Just poke on a corner and start pulling the unwanted vinyl piece. And that's the same way I'll do with the rest of the vinyl. I gotta say, I put this on fast mode, but this was so easy to weed. It was very quick. I'll be using this transfer tape, which is a high-tech transfer tape, which is recommended for this kind of textured material. Since this design has a lot of pieces, I have my camera on fast mode. Since this design has so many small pieces, this will help with saving time for this video. If you're new and not sure what I'm doing, I'm using some transfer tape, placing it over the vinyl, burnishing it, and then layering it on top of the piece that it needs to be layered on. Now I gotta say, the transfer tape is very sticky. You have to make sure your vinyl doesn't stick to it. But I do love this vinyl. All right, we are ready. Now for the fun part. Make sure to spray some rubbing alcohol on your blank. I already did and left it to dry. I'm just measuring where I'm going to put it. I'll be using a piece of parchment paper just to make sure it doesn't stick down before I want to place it. Otherwise, if I don't like the placing of it, I'll have a hard time trying to lift it up and replacing it. Therefore, placing a small piece of parchment paper will help you maneuver much better. It will make life much easier. Leave a small spot of transfer tape uncovered from the parchment paper. Stick that piece down and then lift and pull the parchment paper out. Finally, just make sure the vinyl is sticking to the blank. Very carefully remove your transfer tape. Remember, this transfer tape is really sticky. And this is how it turned out. It looks beautiful. I can't wait for spring. Lots of projects coming. And if you watched to the end and you liked the video, don't forget to give us a like. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. See you on the next video. Bye bye.